I need to do that bit for a team that can actually get to 90 points for me to actually burn another top hat,
or
or close a set.
That'd be nice.
Oh, yeah, it would be nice. 6 straight losses at home. 6 straight playoff losses at home. I thought maybe I could unmush it. I wasn't boots on the ground last night.
We brought in the big guns,
but nope. Even without the stink of old Tobes, just still scored in the 80s. Just still scored in the 80s.
Which seems to be the bigger issue. Because if you hold a team that averages 120 to just over 100,
yep,
you're supposed to be in the game.
I know. But, 12-point quarters, Leroy, like it's 1964.
Again. Sucks.
The offense sucks. It sucked all year.
Well, I mean,
but it's
so
like
why can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you shocked?
Not shocked.
They've thrown up more 90-point stinkers than I've ever seen this team.
They've had more games under 100. Their games under 100 this year were in the likes of lottery teams, like top of the lottery team.
Right.
And but the thing that's frustrating about it is, I'm so delusional. Like I'm watching, like the looks in there. Haywood, please, Caleb, please stop jackknifing while you jump shoot. Tough night for Caleb.
That wasn't Caleb, dude. I'm telling you, that was Cody.
You thought it was a switcheroo?
Caleb was on the sidelines. I saw him there.
Ridiculous.
Bamboozled us?
Bamboozled indeed.
You think that we've been tricked?
We've been duped.
It was a rough watch. And then also the thing that's annoying about it is, once again, those two frauds, the Jays, they go out there and they're carried by Derek White, who's caused more pain to the Heat than they have over the last 2 years.
Yeah, true.
Made me poop my pants game 6 last year with that tip in the midst of this home losing streak that we're in.
Single-handedly has 2 games under his belt. I can't say the same about Jason Tatum.
But it sucks. They can't score. Everyone outside of Bam yesterday was a disaster offensively.
Can I ask you this?
Yeah.
And just watching these last few games,
mm-hmm.
I think Terry Rozier's a better point guard and Tyler's a better 2 because of ball handling. Because they put so much pressure on Tyler.
He's so easily muscled, right?
Right. Well, it's not even that. It's even like dribbling the ball.
But it's even like
so much pressure on whoever was bringing the ball up that you start realizing we really don't have a true point guard.
It's just that, look, Tyler had a great game too, but I think that we're all, you want to think the best because he's the kid works hard and he has big aspirations, big goals, but
he is who he is.
I've never seen a guy blocked more than him. And I'm talking like on threes, at the rim. It's like all the time this guy's just made uncomfortable by defenders. And that's been a thing that's been a thing basically his career. That's his limitations.
And what I would say is this. And I'm the guy that's going to give him a break. You're asking him to be something he's not.
Asking him to be something he's not, but asking him to be what but it's also the opportunity he's always wanted.
Well, okay, listen. Everybody wants the opportunity to be
I'm not blaming him. I'm not saying like this isn't Tyler's fault that they're not winning the series.
No. But I'm
fault.
saying it's one thing to say.
What are you doing?
It's one thing to say you want to have the opportunity. It's another thing to see that opportunity and go, oh, you're not that guy.
Yeah.
He is who he is.
He is who he is.
And we are asking him to be, and again, I made the assumption that Tyler and Terry were the same person, right? Ball handlers and stuff like that. He is not the ball handler of Terry Rozier.
No, obviously not, no.
Right, and so he's playing almost out of position.
He's a better pure shooter. Like that's
right.
Honestly,
exactly.
That's what he is.
And now we see that and we know that. Right? And it's not like there's a lot of guys who, we've seen, oh, let's give him an opportunity to bring the ball up and he get his lunch money stolen. right? Not a ball handler. That's okay. That's not your
thing. He'd have done this with plenty of guys too. Like, this is what they did to Trae Young. Like, muscle him up, mess him up. He's gonna have a bad playoff series,
right?
You know.
So I get it, but less. Okay, the Tyler thing, we're done. He can't be the point guard. And in fact, the Heat,
which by the way, he's also been like back and forth on, because he was like, at one point this year, he was like, well, we don't need a point guard with Kyle out. I'm kind of been the point guard anyway. And then like 2 games ago, he's like, well, we don't have a point guard. I'm like, well, which one is it, dude? Can you be the point guard or not be the point guard?
Here's the other thing. The Heat seem to be so much better when Tyler's off the ball and anybody else brings it up.
Yep.
So he can run around and open, and
that's the thing I would be most terrified about is him getting on a heater from 3. That's the thing that makes him scariest. But
which he's just, basically,
like, to go out there and you want to talk about point guards, like, look, Derek White is, to everybody's mind, I mean, he's a great player. He's very underrated, but you understand why, because they give all the the headlines to those 2 frauds and the old unicorn there.
Weird shaped.
Oh, hey, it really.
I like the bald look. I think it's a good look for him.
He needs hair. He needs hair.
He needs hair. You want it better than the quail that he had last year?
Like
anything.
Anything. I think it works for him.
He's got a melon on him.
Last year did not work on him. That
he looks
whatever
better
that
now. Okay.
Yeah, with that thing that he had going on last year with the.
Well, you know what that was. I have a feeling that was just hanging on.
That was just hanging on to.
Yeah, he wanted to keep some hair.
Yeah,
and then somebody got to him and said, "Hey, bro, just let it go."
Yeah, he completely stuffed Tyler Hero into a locker with block shots, and then just completely eviscerated Miami with 3 after 3 after 3. He was amazing yesterday.
He was what we wanted Tyler to be.
Yeah.
I think Tyler Hero should change his nickname though. He's Baby Goat or whatever now. It has to go to Blue Moon.
Just once in a while.
Once in a blue moon,
once
he'll
in a
have
blue
a good
moon.
game, dude. He'll have a game that makes you think, yo, this guy is it. And then for the next 4 games, we're like, is he?
And you want to take it a step further.
Yeah.
Right? I know he don't want to hear this. He's better served coming off the bench.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think.
Obviously, in this series, you're not going to do it.
No. But you understand. You understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. That's when his best season was, by far.
Right. And so, he looked at that opportunity and say, I'm doing well in this role. I need a different role. I need to be starting. When in actuality, the best you've ever been in your career has been coming off the bench, because you ain't dealing with Mike White. You ain't dealing with the monsters. You dealing with others.
It was tough yesterday. I mean, like, Miami can't score. It was rough. Scoring in the 80s willy-nilly. Going down 3-1. Spo looks like he wanted to punch somebody in the face after yesterday's game.
We got one in us.
I know.
Do
like,
we?
He is a maniac. He's just like, we are going to get on that plane.
Yeah.
And we're going to just think about getting back to our fans. And I'm thinking to myself, to what, break our heart again? Lose
7 in a row?
Like, why would you torture us?
I can already hear it the next playoff.
We had Messi there yesterday.
Messi was there, dude.
He was boots on the ground.
He was boots on the ground.
Yeah, golden boot.
Did anybody see that bodyguard who'd kill somebody?
Oh, he's so good.
That bald guy?
He's good.
Can he play power forward?
Fullback
Put him next to Bam?
I mean,
enforcer.
It still doesn't matter. You're going to need somebody to get him the ball.
Can I quibble with something about Spo yesterday?
Oh, I want to hear.
Sure.
It. He's not free of our quibble.
Oh, and by the way, I don't do this. But that ridiculousness that happened with Bam and Tatum.
Oh, look, I'm trying to be mature because
I'll do it. Yes. Here's the rule. As long as you playing basketball, your ass is getting defended. So if you want to play basketball after the whistle, your ass is going to get defended after the whistle.
Tell him.
And then they're not going to call a foul, but they're going to give him a flagrant.
That was garbage, right? And you know
Right.
what? Look,
Because he tried to go through his natural motion.
right. And you want to know something?
Hell no.
You wanna
Let me tell you something. If I'm on the football field and the whistle blown, right? And somebody's still blocking me, or somebody's still trying to tackle me, you best believe it's go time. He ain't acknowledging the whistle. You ain't stopping him, so don't stop me.
Tell him, Horde.
No. As long as basketball is played, your ass is getting defended. You ain't getting practice shots.
Get him.
And then you roll your ankle. Shouldn't have shot the damn ball.
His ankle was fine. It was fine. Like, and you want to know something?
And then Horford.
Oh,
your ass shouldn't have did nothing either.
Your
Because you see your boy still playing basketball.
Do you want to know? Do you know Joe Mazzulla did that to a player this year?
What?
Their coach went out and closed out on a practice shot this year, and he goes, "Not going to stop. Not going to let them get any momentum." So for them to get here and get mad at it, and I want to just tell you something. Look, I'm gonna grow here, okay? Because an old Tobin would have said,
you said you were gonna let me handle it. I handled it.
I handled it. Let me just. I mean, now that we're here,
it wasn't good enough. It wasn't good
enough
for you.
Now that we're here, but
here we go.
Let me just say something. The Heat, they closed it to 13. Not undoable with 5 minutes left. They should have been there in the first place. I'll be mature. However, the things were rolling in the direction. And one could say, Jennifer, the bat phone got on there, and old Adam Silver was like, "Hey, not Tatum.
Are you?
No.
Hold on. Listen.
Flagrant foul on Bam.
Listen.
And
I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna let you do this.
Why?
Here's why. They scored 88 points.
I understand.
But
they were rolling.
No.
They were rolling. They were rolling.
Rolling. They scored 36 in the first half. Whatever rolling in. So the one moment in the game, you gonna make that. They were rolling. They were about to make it happen.
I'm not saying they were gonna win. I'm not saying they were gonna win. However, that was fishy.
You're the worst. You are the worst.
I'm the worst.
How you take? Well, listen. You see how he take these moments, and he does the thing that he complains about everybody else doing, whining and complaining. You are
Wait, hold on.
No.
Hold on, Leroy. They cut it to 13. They were finally on a run. They cut it to 13.
Finally on a run.
Finally on a run. Yes, they were on a run.
So if they would have shot more, they would have continued that condo on Brickell.
Dude, they were on a run. And then all of a sudden they're to go, the league calls in, and they go give the Celtics 4 points.
What is wrong?
That's what happened. That's what I saw.
Oh my
Leroy,
goodness.
they give him a flagrant foul for that. A flagrant. 2 free throws and the ball.
And then you get a technical. And wait, look. Not only are you going to talk about the comeback that could have possibly happened, but you're just going to forget that even with the technical, they missed a shot. So mysteriously, they're going to all of a sudden start making shots.
Well, I did give double middle fingers to Tyler when he missed that technical.
But you complaining about they were in it.
I did. I was like, come on, dude. But I was very heated because I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Like the idea that they were going to give Bam Adebayo a flagrant Leroy. They gave him a flagrant
foul. If I was the official, I would have said the whistle blew. You should have stopped playing basketball.
Right. Anybody with a brain would have thought that. And they say, no. What just happened there? Because our poor baby Jason Tatum. Just do me a favor, league. You know what you should do with Jason Tatum? You should lay him down on the ground and swaddle him like a baby, because that's how you treat him. Like a baby. Like he shouldn't, like nobody should be near poor little Jason Tatum. Like this guy, like it's ridiculous. You can't Leroy.
I bitched and moaned about the play. It was ridiculous.
But
you're taking it to another level. It sounds like spoiled milk because you're down 3-1.
No. Leroy, how are you? Now you're arguing with me? We are agreeing on the same thing.
No,
you said that there wasn't a flagrant foul.
No, right. It wasn't.
Okay.
Wait.
You
don't think you took it?
You think Pritchard gets that call?
You think you took it to the next level?
No. What did I take to the next level?
The league called in.
Dude, come on. Come on. Who called? Why were they on that? Why were they on the headset so long? You know why. Because old Adam Silver from his perch. You know what we want.
Like you can't even be like, dude.
It's ridiculous.
Oh my God. You know what you sound like? The the Sully and Murphs we make fun of when they lose.
I said
I'm just telling you.
I said off the bat for today's show that the Miami Heat putrid offense didn't deserve to win.
It doesn't sound like it.
Oh, get out of here. You're being ridiculous. You started off this segment. I'm here cheering you on. Now you have the same take.
Strong.
But I'm not going to tell you.
Because here, I made my point.
Mm-hmm.
It was a legitimate point.
Yeah.
And then you talking about somebody making phone calls to make sure Tatum gets the call.
It's just very fishy.
You don't think that's too much?
It's very fishy.
No.
Oh, my God.
Very fishy.
And this is where this is where, yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. You don't want to go you don't want to walk along with it.
I'm not going there.
It's ridiculous. This guy goes out there. You can't breathe near him. And it's like, whoo. And you want to know something? Only your friend, Jason, could look at you with the disgust because you flopped. You flopped on a play that wasn't even in game, dude.
Here, for everybody that thinks the NBA is staged, I would say score more than 90 points, and then we'll have a discussion.
Already made that take. Now,
here's
I already made that take, though. I already made that take. I'm just I've been letting you know. You had a feeling about a play. I had a feeling about a play. We have the same feeling. I'm just letting you know.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
we don't. I didn't bring the commissioner, and I talked about the play, not all of the other stuff that you brought into it.
Okay, dude. You don't think Jason Tatum gets different treatment from the refs?
I did not say that.
Okay, so you do?
I didn't say that the commissioner called down to the desk.
Okay, dude. Well, I mean, like, obviously I'm having a little fun, but like, you don't think that dude gets different
now
treatment?
All of a sudden,
no. I mean, like, come on. You don't like really? You think that?
I didn't. Wait. When did I say no? Why do you keep going?
So
I didn't say he doesn't get a whole lot of calls.
Why are you disagreeing with me?
I told you why I'm disagreeing.
Because you think I literally think Adam Silver's on the phone?
Now you just okay. All right.
Grow up, Peter Pan.
Look how you backtrack, dude.
I'm disgusted with the way this guy gets treated with kid gloves. It's enough. Why?
Again, as long as your ass is playing basketball, you can get defended. End of discussion.
And
also again, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Why anybody that shoots after the whistle's blown, why that's not a delayed game?
I don't know.
Right? But if the ball's rolling down the middle of the court and you tap into a player and you're on the other team, you get whistled for a delayed game.
You got Bam's reaction to this from yesterday?
Oh no, sorry. I was enthralled in the discussion.
We'll take a break. We'll get back into it later.
Yes.
I'm so sick of the NBA playoff commercials. I'm sick of them.
Can I just tell you that OKC commercial?
Oh my God.
It's so bad.
So bad.
And wait, when did Chet Holmgren become cool? He's got to throw his hands up. He got to throw his hands up.
He's got to lean in.
You're 7'2" and you're built like a windsock. You can't be cool.
You gotta lean into it like Joker. You gotta dress up like Gru. Like that's how it's gotta be. That's a good commercial.
That's a good one.
They won't leave me alone.
Or the pony one.
Oh, you give him with Little Horse. It's funny. It's funny.
I love it.
Right.
Yeah, it's funny. It's a funny commercial.
The thing is,
the Jimmy Jaime commercials are good too, but they just make me sad because I'm just like,
yeah.
The thing about the Joker commercials, because nobody really knows what his personality is, and he just seems like a mean ogre. So to see him in that light makes it that much more funnier, right?
Dude, I had like no doubt that team was gonna win yesterday. I was like,
you know what's crazy?
It was a good game.
Crazy? You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
The Lakers led every game at halftime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's the old Celtics thing from 2 years ago where they're like, oh, we won more quarters.
This stat here says Lakers led or were tied 75% of the series.
Yeah. That's when the team owns you.
Until Jamal Murray went off with the last. He had Jamal 2 game winners, right?
Yeah, 2 game winners.
2 game winners. What do you do? You know, what
you don't do anything. That team's great.
Hey, here you go. That's what you do. This right here. We ran into a buzzsaw.
Give it a cap, love.
See, because that happened to me. Like the year we lost to Atlanta, the very next year we were rolling again, and then we got in the playoffs. Score was like 27-20 at halftime. So we just thought we were going to roll out, right? The
Uh,
final score, 49-27. We ran into the greatest show on turf.
That's tough.
Right.
Ian on YouTube says, we're better off without Dame. Rather see Jaquez and Jovic develop. But let's go out there and get Spider. Rooting for Orlando to beat them. Make a stink, Spider.
Here's the thing.
It's
more important that you get a true point guard than anything else.
They look, there's gonna be a lot of things out there. The one thing I was annoyed with the game yesterday. When I look back on the box score and I see Patty Mills play more than Jovic, I was like, what are we doing?
22 minutes for Patty Mills,
what are we
dude?
doing? I was just,
What the hell are we doing?
And I know Jaime got hurt, so he didn't play the fourth quarter. He had something with his thigh or his calf or his quad. Who cares?
Yeah,
he couldn't play.
Whatever, dude.
But like, I'm like, hey, come on, man. We got all these people out there, those open threes. I love Jovic on an open three, and we're sitting here.
And he's taller.
Yeah, we're sitting here, we're playing him, we're barely playing him. I hated that. I was very annoyed by that yesterday. Not saying it would have made a difference, but like if we're gonna get our asses whooped, can the kid get some run? Do I really need Patty Mills? Yeah, do I need Patty Mills out there?
How does that like help my future?
And by the way, Patty Mills, you're giving us no back taxes, okay? No, I mean, where you've tortured. You were Derek White. Yeah. You were Derek White, dude.
Yeah.
Where's my make good? You're sitting here, you're brick after brick after brick. Crikey. Like, the only thing you give us is that awesome drop. That's it, because you have a lovely voice.
Oh, thanks a lot, Patty.
You have a lovely voice, and you seem like you have a lot of fun. I love his Instagram. He does his Patty Mills fit of the day, but he hasn't hit a bucket since he's been. Have you seen Patty Mills in a 3J thing? Because I don't think I've seen him hit. How many threes has Patty Mills hit with the Miami Heat?
He hit 2 yesterday, didn't he?
When? He did?
Yeah.
I don't recall that. He
hit
hit a 3?
One. Yeah.
Let's see. Patty Mills yesterday, 1 for 4 from 3.
He only shot 4 of them, dude.
Dude, I know.
Like, why you think like he's like chucking up 15 threes?
It felt like he was because the 22 minutes. I'm just like, you just notice him because Patty Mills he's old and he's running it for dear life.
How long do you think Patty Mills has been with the team?
Since I don't know, February.
I'm
2
sure
months.
Okay, 2 months. Let's just say more or less around there. He's had 11 3-point makes.
That's it
in 2 months.
11
3-point makes.
11 3-point makes the entire time with the Heat.
Yeah, but he hasn't played every game.
Eric White had half of that.
Why do you think he wasn't playing? Because suppose like,
really?
I'm sorry, I'm lashing out at you.
He wasn't saying too much. He put him in instead of Jovic,
which is like not a good move. So what are we doing here?
I don't understand.
What the hell are we doing?
Schmiethan says, "Hey, enough with Bam shooting threes." I disagree. I wanted Bam to shoot more threes yesterday. I'm just like,
is it safe to say that it got to a point in that game, the only person you trusted on the floor was Bam?
Yeah. I felt and like
so I was like, Bam, shoot whatever shot you can get.
I'm just like, let him shoot some threes. Why not? Who cares? Who else? Haywood Highsmith, is he gonna hit any? No. Nobody did. Duncan Robinson, they played like 3 minutes. What the hell was that stint?
What the hell was that?
Dunk, did your back work? Not really. Get out there. 2 minutes. Spo's like, nah, never mind. He goes, I told you.
he looked down the pitch and said, I told you my back was broken.
Told you, dude. It doesn't work. He goes, I was just seeing if you could dial it up.
Dial it up. Dial it up. That's a Tobin phrase.
I'm angry.
You don't think Spo's ever used that?
No.
I thought you could dial it up.
That in fact, if there's one saying that would drive a coach crazy, is that. Because then you're saying, oh, so you haven't been giving me everything before now?
Oof.
You know, he should dial it up. Dwayne Dedman, wasn't that his thing?
He hit the phone, and then he dialed it up by throwing a massage gun onto the court. That was an epic. That was an epic way for a Heat career to end.
That's good though. I like that.
The Heat. Look, sometimes Heat culture's not for everybody. They could usually short term anybody, but the ones that it's not for, when they do bring them in, it usually ends in epic fashion. Like Flocka at the apartment, gummy trips.
Yeah.
Throw a gun, a massage gun. Excuse me.
All we can just say is Hassan.
Hassan.
You just Hassan.
A lot of teams could use a center. I'm like, who? Puerto Rico?
Stupid Patty Mills.
I'm sorry, Patty.
You guys are lashing out.
I am. I admit.
What stat did you see that got you really mad, Marcos?
Okay, so these are some of the numbers since Patty Mills has joined the Heat from 3 points. 0 for 3, 0 for 3, 0 for 4, 1 for 5, 1 for 8, 0 for 4, 0 for 2, 0 for 3, 1 for 4. And hey, he had one game where he was 3 for 4. So essentially 3 out of his 11 3 points came.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
This is a dumb question. I know you probably neither one of you can answer it.
Did I mention 1 for 8?
How many threes
Mm-hmm.
must a player shoot for you to get a good evaluation of what, right? Because
are you talking about like over a season?
No, like a game, 5, 6. You see what I'm saying? Because like shooting 2 threes or 3 threes in a game, like that's not really doing anything.
No, well, the whole point of him out there though is like Patty Mills is a great shooter in his career. Like
right,
that's,
but I'm saying
when he's out there and he's like, I don't quite have this range, and he's like getting used like a pylon defensively.
Right.
Like you're like, well, what's he out there for? That's why I'm like, why is he getting more minutes than Jovic? I'm like, just put Jovic out there.
But my thing is that okay, so if a player shoots 40% from 3, does he need to get 10 up for you to be able to make that? I mean, he can't just go out and shoot 1 or 2. Right? That's what I'm saying. Because remember they used to say with dunks, I need to see you shoot 8 to 10 threes.
Yeah. Well, but Dunks is one of the best shooters in the league.
No, I know, but that's the question I'm asking. To evaluate somebody on shooting 3 threes.
I don't know when it was, but I want to say it's like Patty Mills' 4th game in, and he just kept hitting the front of the rim on every one of them. I'm like, oh, he can't make them anymore, can he? He's just not that guy anymore.
Yeah.
And then he stopped playing.
Because you weren't the only one that came to that conclusion.
I mean, obviously not. But then yesterday, it's so much Patty Mills. Not that it would have mattered. Just saying.
See, that's the thing. You gotta like they score 88 points and scored 84. I don't want to bully 84 points the game before. Right?
I don't want to bully.
And I don't care. There's no if that you can put in the mix that would say that could have been any different, because they've been doing it all year with who's ever been playing. Right? The 90-point stinker has been a plague of this team. I don't care if you had all 15, 10 toes on the line, right? They still throw a 90-point stinker every now and then.
I just wanted Mike Biamonte voice just going, 90-point stinker. How do you hold the Celtics? This team was a juggernaut.
Right.
140 all year. You hold them to 100. And you give them 80.
I said this the game before, and you mocked me and laughed at me and told me I was being a hater.
I wouldn't be Wild Heat Coyote if I didn't think they were going to turn it around.
All right, at least, well, look, I appreciate the fact that you're at least acknowledging, what you were doing. Heat and 6? No, it had to be Heat and 7.
Don't let us get another one. Hey,
Jimmy, put the thumbs down.
I think we all, but like, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, don't get one on Wednesday and then just do it to lose it all once.
Oh my God. That'd be literally the worst.
Just to torture the Heat, be like, you know what we should do, guys? 7th straight loss at home. Just, to close out the series.
Would be so hard.
Think about it. If we lose at home, we can just drive home.
Or,
oh man,
lose on the road and you'll be home forever till next year.